We got a pot roast that's been seared on all sides, 15 minutes. We got 4 potatoes. We got 1 large onion, 2 celery stalks, and we're going to put our seasoning in here in just a second. Okay, we're going to start with coarse salt. We're going to put 1 tablespoon. Okay, we put 2 cups of water in here. Complete. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of that. One tablespoon of fresh parsley. We grow this. Okay. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to put in there. We're going to put it on 1 hour, and then we're going to check it to see if it's done or not. We got a pot roast, and we already seared it on all 4 sides for 15 minutes. So this is what it looks like. And we got 2 cups of water in here. We might lose internet here in a minute because we got Infinity trucks up here working on the lines. We got 2 of them. So we're going to put it on pressure. Hold on, let me plug it up. Make sure you put this on sealing. This on sealing. Make sure you wash your ring inside of the lid and the lid off every time you use it. And make sure you clean your inside pot every time you use it. Okay, we're going to go pressure. We're going to go 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we'll be right back. We'll see what it tastes like or see if it's done. Thanks for watching. Tanya's Home Cooking on YouTube. They're up here working on the internet. Very fall day today. All the pretty leaves, you see them? They're changing in the yard. Another truck. Infinity. Here comes one off the pole.
Radish before the deers go. They'll probably get ripe in the house, but they ain't gonna get ripe out here. Too cold. Breakfast radishes. Deer's been eating.
Saving coffee grounds to put on the garden. We'll have reddish greens for supper, along with the roast. Had to pick them, the deers was eating them. Breakfast radishes. Now you put these in a plastic bag after you wash them with paper towel, and they'll last over 3 or 4 months. If you don't want to use them in a salad right then. All you do is cut these off, and this part off. Put it in your compost pile. And in a minute, I want to show you something else I did with that onion we just cut up to put it in the roast. If you want to save on your onions through the winter. I'll show you what we did just now. You get your little pot, put you some dirt in it, and every time you cut an onion from the grocery store, you put that top in it. And you can cut it into 4 pieces as long as it's got pieces on it. And that'll be 4 onions you'll get out of that. Then this summer or spring, whenever you want to go out there and plant your onions, and if they ain't big enough for you, you can take them out there and plant them then. Or just eat the greens off them. That's what we do until it's time to plant them out in the garden. And they'll give you plenty of green onion tops. Every time you get an onion from the store, look at this part right here, and you could cut it into 4s and plant it. Make sure you plant it like this in the dirt. Don't plant it on upside like this. It won't work. You've got to plant it in the dirt like that right there. And you do it all winter long, and you'll have onions all winter long. And here's where I planted mine at. Planted 4 of them just a few minutes ago. Off that one little thing, I took off that one onion. Here's my parsley growing in the house. Here's my sage growing in the house. Tomato plant in the house. Basil, tomato plant, sage, parsley, sage, onions, and thyme. We got it all in this big bathtub right now for winter time. Okay, let's wash these radishes off again, and then we're going to put them up. Okay, we got our greens ready to put in our kettle to cook tonight. And all we're going to do is boil them and then put bacon grease in them. And then we're going to eat them. They're still working on the lines out there. Expendi is. And they'll last for months like this in the refrigerator. Then you get all the air out you can. And you'll have for breakfast. You'll have them for a salad, whatever. This won't make much because we ain't got much of them, but it'll make a bite to eat anyway. We don't try to waste nothing here. If we can eat it, we're going to eat it. You can do sweet potato vines like this too. You boil them about 10 minutes or 15 till they get tender. That's all you do. Then you add bacon grease and bacon if you want it to. And that's it. Most people picks these and just throws them away or gives them to the rabbits or whatever. Not us. We've got no animals. We get animals all the time here disturbing us all the time, and they ain't our animals. All them animals you see on my YouTube channel, them's not ours. We get bear, we get deer, we get rabbits, you name it. We take carrot tops on the top of them and dry them out and use them for seasoning. After we pick them out of the garden and wash them off and clean them. Okay, I'll show you what we do. Here's our carrot tops. We dry them out, we use them for seasoning, just like you would parsley or anything else, or when you're making soup. We still got this much stuff to do with today. Them just come out of the garden too. We got dried out carrot tops, parsley, sage, and basil. We got 57 minutes on our roast. My husband just picked these out of the garden. Cayenne peppers and banana peppers. And there's a red cayenne pepper.
That's how it was. Should I dry them ones?
If you want to dry them.
I like peppers.
Okay, we're going to cut these peppers up, wash them up, put them in the freezer too. The banana peppers can go in the freezer too, right along with these. Cayenne pepper, my husband's going to dry them out. The Finley man couldn't believe that we still getting stuff out of the garden, like tomatoes and all that. Yeah. After you cut them up like this right here, you can cut this part off and lay them up somewhere and let them dry out, and you can plant them next summer or whenever you plant peppers in your area. Here's what we already got dried out for next year. That's one pepper, green pepper, dried out. So you can save seeds from the store, grocery store, dry them out, and that's what you get, green peppers. And what you do with these, if you want to save the seeds, is cut them down like this. Open it up. Take the seed pod out. Let it dry for 2 or 3 weeks. And you take this part right here out of any hot pepper, and it will be just like mild. Any hot pepper. Just take that vein out and the seeds out, and it'll be just like you're eating a mild pepper. So that's why I freeze mine together. There ain't no sense of separating them. They're the same thing once you do that. Take you some peppers, cut strips like this, let them dry, roll them in egg, flour, or meal, and bake them in the oven 30 to 45 minutes, or maybe 20 to 30 minutes. You have to check to see, but they'll be like fries. You can make green pepper fries. We used to make them all the time. We loved them. Yeah, and these are 5 peppers, and look how much they've already got. And I still got all them banana peppers and still some green ones to cut up, making the strips like this, or they could be easy fixed. Take them in strips like this, cut them in strips like this, roll them in egg, then flour the meal, then flour again, and salt and pepper. Bake them at 350 for 25 to 45 minutes. And I bet you will like these. Healthy fries. Low carb fries. We've got 33 minutes on a roast. Mustard greens from a can. Uh, Turnip greens, kale greens, and collard greens, all from the garden, and radish greens. That's all that's in that pot. All it is a little bit of water and some bacon grease and some garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. That's it. Our roast is done. We're letting it ease off by itself. So when it gets done, we'll be ready to eat. That's all that's left is the juice. We got everything out. Here's the potatoes from the pot roast. Here's our bacon. We're going to eat with our greens. And here's our roast. And here's our mustard greens, turnip greens, kale greens, collard greens, reddish greens, all mixed together. Everything is out of the garden except the mustard greens. This is Tanya's Home Cooking on YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you later. This is what our plate looks like. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is my plate. You can find me on Facebook too at Tanya Marie Fugate. Push the like and subscribe button if you ain't already. And thanks for watching. Watch the video all the way through where I get credit for it.